Alright guys, so this is going to be a bit of an analysis video for NASB. We're going to be focusing on Sandy, since a lot of people have been asking me for, guides and stuff like that. So this is the first major that NASB has had, I believe. Sandy was played in one game of Grand Finals by Squibbles, so I thought I would just take a look at it and see what we could take from it. I guess we'll just get right into it. So this is only going to be one game, and it's going to be Sandy versus Leo. So I haven't really played this matchup too much, or I've played it a decent amount, but we don't really have any super notable Leos in Europe. The best one we have is 10 Quid Shoes, who's pretty solid. I think Sandy might have a decent chance in this matchup in theory. Leo's a sort of long-range character, and Sandy's more of an all-rounder, but she can play Rushdown quite well. I think she has a lot of good tools versus Leo in general. For example, against his range, she has Nair. I'm gonna show you an example right now, so I've got the game open. Sandy's strong Nair is really good, as everyone should know by now, but you can make it +5 on block if you do it correctly. I'll just try and show you the timing right now. It looks something like that. You gotta get the very late hitbox, so you're pressing it pretty early and then you're air dashing down. Yeah, it looks something like that. This is really good for getting it in. Leo specifically, because he likes to wall you out with range and aerials. This can just straight up like get in for you. And then once you're in +5 or so, you can do a few things. Jab is really good because it's +1. It leads into combos. They can tech it, which is the only problem. Show you how to beat tech. If they tech it, you can buff for a grab like that to beat tech in place. Show you like that. I think it's better to just like 50-50 here rather than react, because as soon as you start doing this and covering that instant tech in place like most people do, they'll start rolling. And rolling's really nice. It means you get harder punishes. You can do stuff like that. I'm gonna keep that pretty brief because we're trying to do an analysis video here. But yeah, that's one advantage against Leo. And obviously, if they block it, you're gonna get a grab, which is very high reward in this character because of his combo weight. I think that's another one of Sandy's strengths in this matchup, is how far you can really combo. Just absolutely combos this character for free on stage and off stage. Like if you get him off stage at all, you're gonna be doing this. I can't believe I fucked that up. Yeah, if you get him off stage at all, you're gonna be doing this. And he's gonna die. Probably one of the most consistent characters at killing Leo off stage, if I'm being honest. Because even if he up Bs, you can take the hit and just downer out of it if you space it correctly. That works quite well. In terms of his edge guarding on Sandy, it's somewhat hard for Leo because you can do all this stuff. Like, look how far you can stall down here. And I didn't even use my air dodge there. I can stall for longer. Air dodge as well, sweet spot that. You go right into him, to the ledge, like go high, drift. Like it's quite hard for Leo to deal with Sandy's recovery compared to other characters, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just like a few theories talked about. I won't go into much depth there. We'll get back to the match and see how all of that applies pretty much. So this is Squibble on Sandy. I'm not too familiar with this player. I don't even know how much Sandy experience they have. This was like planned out, or they were just sort of like, it's Thunders, I'm just gonna have some fun or whatever. But yeah, let's take a look. Something I noticed that he's doing is he's using strong Nair for movement. You can see him strong Nair, edge cancel here. Kind of unnecessary because he didn't follow up with it. Strong Nair's out of the way. Strong Nair's out of the way of that. This is also a good option. Strong Nair coming down, solid option. It can pop them up, or they can be forced to tech, and then you can chase them like this. He does with Nair. Thunders DIs this out quite well, which means no follow up. So it kind of doesn't look like Squibble plays Sandy at all, from what I'm seeing, or he's just getting warmed up with the character. But right now, I don't really think he's playing neutral correctly. He's kind of just spamming strong Nair and hopes it hits. But I think that's what most Sandys would do. Oh, nice. I think that's what most Sandys do when they don't know about the plus frames, how to space it properly. This was really good. This works on Leo really well because of his huge hurtbox and weight. So it just happened to be from strong Nair. You can get this from like up throw, up air, like anything that sends him up really. He down Bs. Does the jump cancel from it. And then does down B again. Gimps him off the top. It's a really early kill. That might have been a somewhat safe one there. Take a look at that again. Yeah, that was pretty low. But he does get yellow parry here. But the fact that he jabbed afterwards means that it's going to beat his grab, even though he's not maybe perfectly plus here. And you can see he didn't react to it, so he doesn't tech it in time, which allows Squibble to get the follow-up. They do miss it though. You can do jab into jab. That's still plus, but if they let go of block, then obviously they can tech it. So you don't want to do it too often, but it's good for catching people mashing at shield. I think the close range is really where Sandy is gonna get the most advantage from here in this matchup. I really think they need to be doing jab grab, and that's really important. It's also good what they did here is they did jab into strong nair, which is like a frame trap, because you jump here, just because you're jumping, it's going to be harder to hit you, and you're also going to hit them with a strong nair. I like that he's going for the down B stuff, but I think I probably would have just played the advantage here. So he does air dodge out, because Thunder is like, I'm not having no part of this. So you can't go for the boots all the time, because people get good at DIing it and air dodging out of it and stuff like that. So sometimes you really just want to keep them in the air with up air, like especially Leo. It's really good against him. So he's literally just running around strong nair, and I don't think Thunders knows the matchup. Because strong nair, when it's not plus, it's not that scary. And I'm not surprised he knows the matchup, or doesn't know the matchup, because there are not really any Sandy players, like, period. Because right now, Squibble is really just spamming strong nair, and Thunders doesn't know what to do. So he's using the boots off stage like this to recover. The way he's doing it is very punishable, because if you do this and then you get hit out of it, you're gonna have no, you can't do it again. Basically, you're forcing to your up B. I think Squibble's going high here because he's scared of the dare, but I think going low against Leo is completely fine, because you can change your trajectory with the up B when you need to. Like if you think he's gonna come out when you're trying to sweet spot. I think Squibble is winning the neutral, or he's won neutral a lot with strong nair, but he's just not finishing the stocks or extending his lead. He's just going back to play neutral with strong nair. Nice. That was nice by Thunders. Caught him mashing out his down B. So I think it would have been better if he DI'd out earlier. I think he missed the cancel for his down B, which is why he got hit here. I think he definitely could have escaped with other options. So something you should do off stage is Sandy, especially if they're overly aggressive off stage, is feedback lasso here, because it pulls them off stage, and it means that they can't just jump out for free. But yeah, this is quite early for Sandy to die, against Leo especially. Okay. That is the craziest grab range I've ever seen in this game. F smash, both hits is actually -1, and the pushback's crazy, so it's normally safe, but because Thunder's got the parry here, he's actually going to be able to grab. I think he was actually actionable there. I saw him like air dodge or jump or something. Yeah, he was actionable. He probably should have up aired here to try and get out of the combo. Yeah, I think this was quite an unfortunate way to die. Yeah, it was really good of Thunder, sorry, to parry this and get this grab. So yeah, I think that's the only Sandy game that was played. I guess we'll try and summarize this a little bit. It was pretty short overall. I think what Squibble could have been doing better was these plus frames, playing advantage better. Like if you ever have Leo above you, like you should really be pushing it, and just trying to like go for more grabs in general. Like a lot of people think Sandy can't combo for some reason, but you definitely can combo with this character. In this matchup specifically, you're going to be able to combo really well. Definitely should try playing the grounded game more as well. He's pretty much in the air the entire time doing this, but you can play the ground game really well by wave dash jabbing a lot. Like it even beats out Leo's nair sometimes because it's 2 hits. So it's also decent against parry, not unbeatable but decent. And like of course we talked about they can tech it. We showed the counterplay for that. Down tilt's really nice for neutral if you just want to win neutral, which is good against a character like Leo because he's pretty neutral based, so you protect yourself on the ground with it, combo off it if you DI in, if you DI out, you take the stage and then push your advantage. Lasso is pretty good now and again against Leo because it actually gives you a range option against him, which is pretty important. But you have to remember that it's punishable. If they block it from this range, you're probably going to get hit because he'll probably nair you or just like run in to grab you or something. It's really not that safe. That's why you want to fade back it a lot of the time, but even then this can be punished sometimes, depending on the character matchup. The point of Lasso is that you're going to get a grab from it, which is going to be pretty high reward in this character. And like, if you want to kill him at high percent, you can do either up smash. No, that's not the right percent, but for the sake of demonstration, you can do S smash as well. You do down smash if you want, but they're just going to tech it. I haven't really found much of a reason to do that. I think one of the better kill confirms versus Leo is reverse up tilt, because it usually catches DI in, or it's quite good if they're DIing out and away, which against regular up tilt is going to be pretty good. But if you hit a reverse one, you can combo into upstrung most of the time. You have to be pretty precise, so maybe not at the specific percent, like that looked pretty true. But the reason it's so good is because you're mixing up between both regular up tilt and reverse, and because Leo's got such a huge hurt box, it's pretty easy to hit the reverse of it. Yeah, Boots is also pretty good against this character as well, because this hits so consistently. Let me just get the right DI. Like, obviously you can DI the Boots out like that, but if you hit the reverse of it, catch them DIing in. So yeah, this is a pretty consistent kill confirm versus this character. If they DI in, you can do this off an up throw. Then it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50 whether you do it this way or you do it this way. It's really easy to hit on him because he has a huge hurt box. If you think that you can mix them up multiple times, yeah, something like that. Very comboable character. Yeah, I think you just want to play a relatively safe neutral versus this character, and then once you get in, you can go nuts. But you want to play generally patient until you get your hit. It's a typical like zoner versus rushdown matchup with a few differences because of the unique aspects of the characters. Yeah, so unfortunately that was sort of a short game, but regardless, I hope this helped you guys out. And let me know if you want to keep seeing more Sandy content, or if you want me to do some more melee stuff again, or something entirely different. Yeah, just let me know in the comments and let me know what you thought of the video.